Last Tuesday, I met with Randi Acosta, who is a former U of A gymnast and is now the new assistant gymnastics coach. Why did you choose to play for the U of A?
Growing up, I actually was a huge fan of the U of A gymnasts, and I used to come to all their meets. In fact, there were leotards that I would always tell my mom, one day I want to wear that leotard. And so ever since I was a little girl, I just always wanted to be a gym cat. So.
What was your career like in college?
I had so many great experiences. I think my greatest experience was my very last home meet, and my very last event was floor. And I actually scored a perfect 10, so it was nice to kind of wave goodbye to the crowd and end on such a high note.
What did you do after you graduated?
When I was finished with school, I actually moved to Phoenix and I became a gymnastics club coach up in Phoenix at a club called Desert Devils Gymnastics. And I coached the elite level gymnastics.
How did you hear about the gymnastics job opening?
Actually, when it first became available, the head coach called and asked me if I would be interested. And of course, that was something I wanted to do after I was finished with gymnastics. So I told him, yes, I'm interested.
How do you plan to make our gymnastics team more successful?
Well, I think that by focusing on details and just drilling them in the gym with perfect form, getting them used to being consistent with everything they do, and not getting nervous out on the floor when it's time to compete. I think that these girls look great, and I'm hoping that I can be a huge asset when it comes to their dance.
And what do you want to get out of coaching?
Out of coaching, I want them to experience what I experienced as a gymnast, and all the pride that you walk away with everything that you work so hard ever since you're a little kid in this sport. It's just constant dedication, and at the end of the tunnel there's just such a bright light, and I want all of them to see how amazing it feels when you walk away so proud.
For UATV, I'm Jessica Ferlmann.